Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan generals. I hope you're doing well today. I hope you're looking good. I hope you're feeling good because we got another jam pack reading for you all. So come on in, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you haven't already, click on that subscribe button, come and join the family, like and subscribe to Wagwan Tarot and Tea. Yes, yes, yes. Today's reading is all about how does he feel about me? How does he feel about me? So we're gonna pull some cards, look into what's going on with these pick a card readings, okay? So go to the number that is calling you. Okay, so we've got pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. But before we get into it, just a little bit of housewarming. Be sure to have a nice cup of tea, or a beverage, or water, some water to stay hydrated while you gather the intuitive gems. Okay, and when we get those intuitive gems, you may hear "Woy!" because this is just telling us, wow, the gems are just downloading. These channel messages are coming and coming and coming. Okay, so be sure to have a nice cup of tea, something so you can sit back and relax and gather the vibrations that we are receiving in these reads, okay? And before we begin, okay, we're going to do a quick gratitude. It's just a really good way to bring good energy into the reads, okay? So let's get into it, okay? Thank you, universe. Thank you, guardian angels. Thank you, spirit guides, ancestors, for the messages that we are about to receive today. May the messages help to strengthen our intuition as a collective, as well as allow us to use our discernment every time. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3, okay? And I will see you on the other side. Wagwan. Wagwan people. Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan generals. So we have pile 1. So we're going to look and see, how does he feel about me, okay? So for the collective, how does he feel about me? So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to Wagwan Tarot and Tea. Come and join the Love and Light family, and let's see Wagwan. Let's see what's going on right now. Okay, so let's start with the oracle. So we have from the Australian Bush Flowers oracle deck, we have Tall Yellow Top, okay, and we've got alienation, loneliness, and isolation. So there's some feeling of alienation, loneliness, and isolation going on, okay. Now we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so it can come to you now. Clearly decide what you want so it can come to you now, okay? Right. So now we've got let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Okay. Right, let's look and see what's underneath here as well. I want to spend time with you. I want to spend time with you, but I'm like a feeling of being anxious. I want to spend time with you, but I'm anxious. And look here, we had alienation, loneliness, and isolation. So how does he feel about me? So we can already see that there's a feeling of feeling anxious, feeling like they may not have maybe the confidence. I'm getting confidence to come and tell you how they really feel. and especially with the let go of control issues, there may be a feeling of wanting to keep things looking like they're the cool guy, appearing like everything's cool, but maybe doesn't really want to express for the fear that they may not hear the answer that they would like to hear. Let's go and look and see what's into the cards. Look at this. You've got the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Hey, now the Queen of Swords. Look at when you think of the swords, think of like, I feel like sharpness. Okay, think of that. Ooh, it's all about, you know, communication, thinking, all that. So now with the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords is like, doesn't mince her words. Okay, the Queen of Swords doesn't mince their words, and I feel like this could be, you know, coming from you collective. Maybe you're just like, right, you know, you said what you needed to say or how you feel, and I feel like maybe they are kind of feeling a particular way when coming to talk to you. Maybe perhaps they feel intimidated by you. They may feel that, you know, you're quite intellectually like the creme de la creme, and probably thinking, oh, how do I communicate how I feel to this person without coming off a particular way, maybe coming off too strong. Okay, but I feel like with the Queen of Swords here, there is a level of respect for you, but I feel like that level of respect, it could maybe making them feel a particular way, like they don't know how to approach you, don't know how to deal with you. Okay, and look, we've got we have the Four of Pentacles, and I feel like this is what the Four of Pentacles is really telling us. Okay, the Four of Pentacles is telling us that they're keeping how they truly feel to themselves. They're keeping how they truly feel to themselves, and this is why we want to like understand why. Okay, so how does he feel about me? There's a feeling of keeping how they truly feel to themselves. Okay, now with the Four of Pentacles, it all, you know, it can represent Pentacles in general. It represents like stability, security, you know, money, earthy things. Okay, but I feel like with this, it could also be a money issue. Maybe they may not have everything together, and they kind of just wanting. I'm getting the idea that they like things to be perfect before they try to approach things, and I feel like maybe that could be how they're looking at things. Their mindset could be then hindering the situation for them coming forward to you. And I feel like, you know, if there is a conversation that can be had where it can kind of be more on the relaxed, it may help them to kind of open up more. But I feel like this person is kind of keeping they're not giving much away, and I feel like, you know, if you're watching this, you're probably sensing that they're not really giving much away, and that maybe be making you feel a bit more like the Queen of Swords. But I feel like in this manner, it's maybe having to look at the approach, maybe just being clear, stating clearly what it is that you truly want, and just seeing, right, okay, are they going to come out of this kind of Four of Pentacles energy where they're just kind of just keeping this everything like, I'm not going to give much away. Like, I always like to look at it like this: what are you saying? What are you saying? No, but what are you saying? What are you saying? You know, mean what you say what you mean. What are you saying? And I feel like this is what's going on here, is that they want this, because look, the Ten of Cups is here, and I feel like this is something that's mutually wanted. The Ten of Cups represents that completion of, you know, I've got this and I feel good. You know, I feel like it's like, you know, you're this kind of picturesque life of family life, you know, having love, you know, that's like stability of love, and it's picturesque in this kind of like nuclear kind of family. Okay, and I feel like this is kind of what you both want, but I feel like there is some issues here that need to be first addressed. If you think of this, we've got this: let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. So I feel like there is an energy of trying to keep onto holding on to things tightly. maybe not wanting to say what they need to say. And I feel like once, there has to be, everyone has free will. And I feel like this person has to take their time to maybe come out that energy. But I feel like if it's making you feel like a bit anxious as well, it's also asking yourself, to trust your intuition and use your discernment. We're all about trusting your intuition and using your discernment every time. Okay, so we're gonna pull out. We're gonna just use the good karma. I love using the good karma as a clarification. Okay, just to see what other additional messages we can get from this read. Okay, about how this. Woo! Look at this. The High Priestess is here, and I feel like the High Priestess, let's just see if anything wants to come out, but the High Priestess is really just telling us, look, trust your intuition on this one. And I feel like it's saying that you intuitively know what's going on. You've sensed it, you may have noticed it in their body language, how they're acting towards you. It does come across like someone is showing that they're anxious, but there is feelings there, but it's like maybe on both parties are trying to not come across too strong, not come across too like, oh, I'm really into you, can you tell, like really trying to keep it cool. I'm getting cool, calm and collected, but really it's hiding that anxiety of, oh, whether this person really likes me or not. But I feel like with the High Priestess being here, is really just saying, you know what, you know what's going on, and that's probably why you've been drawn to watch this. You know what's going on, and it maybe take this matter of time that who's going to come forward and take that approach of just really saying how you truly feel. And I feel like this may have to come from from the collective, just to say, look, be honest, to say what it is that you truly want. Like, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you. And I feel like that would also let go of that control issues of, what are you saying? No, but what are you saying? Oh, I'm not going to do anything until I watch your moves first. I'm going to see what you do first. And I feel like that's what could be creating delays, and really just saying, be honest. If this is what you truly want, if you want it where you want love, a marriage or a long-term commitment, family, having your own family, be honest with be honest with what you want. Okay, let's get out this energy. And if you've also been in this energy, let's get out this energy of holding on to things tightly, because again, when we hold on to things tightly like this, it causes blockages. It causes blockages for ourselves. This is where I say, with the Four of Pentacles, we can be our own worst enemy. And why I say that? Because we're not letting anything in and we're not letting anything out. So we are creating now a blockage now to our own selves. We're causing blockages in our own chakras because we're not allowing anything to come in. Okay? Sometimes this is where the cool, calm and collected, trying to look like everything is together, is not helpful. Okay, let's see what else wants to come out. Wait, Seven of Swords. So we've got the Seven of Swords here. So yes, why, yoy. Now I see why the Seven of Swords is here. So the Seven of Swords is here is because this is what's going on. Is everyone's trying to look, the Seven of Swords represents that energy of kind of like that sneaky behavior. Someone's kind of like going under the cover to do something, okay? And it can be something sneaky, it can be something deceiving. But I feel like in this situation, what's the deceiving behavior is the Four of Pentacles energy. That this is what's going on. The let go of the control issues, because if both parties are both trying to look like they've got it cool, calm and collected, yeah, everything's okay, yeah, I like this person, but I'm really feeling like this. But I'm trying to make it look like everything's okay. But really what I want is this. This is what I want. But still, you're still giving off the impression like everything's okay. and it's causing, you know, this kind of, what are you saying? What? Oh, you know, if no one's being honest, if no one's being honest and really saying this is what they want, how is anything going to happen? So it's going to lead to this feeling of, you know, this continual feeling of alienation, loneliness, and isolation, because no one's being honest. And this is what I'm getting really is we need honesty. With the Seven of Swords being here, we need honesty. Okay. Wow. Okay. So let's look into this with the Jamaican Proverbs. Let's see what the Jamaican Proverbs wants to tell us. I love using the Jamaican Proverbs as a divination tool, and for me, you can see divination all around you. Okay, there's divination all around you in everyday items. Let's see, what does Jamaican Proverbs want to tell you? Oh, 2 came out, so let's have a look and see. This one says, take what you want. So take what you get. Take what you get till you get what you want. Take what you get till you get what you want. So just take what is given to you until you get what you really want. So this is all about work towards your goals. Every little steps helps, okay, to get you where you want to be. You've got to be disciplined and you've got to be consistent. But I feel like this is really talking to very soon. If you clearly decide what it is you want with this person, okay, then it will bring you closer, darling. It will bring you closer to what you truly want and need in your life, okay? Because then you're not being afraid to say what you want. If you truly want what you want, then what's the problem? What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. Woy, there is nothing nothing wrong with that. Say how you feel, express it, you know. Okay, you might need to just be mindful of how it comes across, okay? But I feel like it's just that don't feel no way in saying how you truly feel, okay? Because I feel like, you know, by expressing how you truly feel, I feel like you will come to this conclusion of, wow, we both wanted the same things, but we were both holding on to maybe our thoughts, our feelings, you know, maybe we was looking at as well how it might impact on our finances. Like, I feel like maybe this could also be impacting on dates. Perhaps the person that that you're inquiring about, the love interest here, maybe there could be some issues with finances. And when I said earlier that they have this thing about wanting to make things perfect, and I feel like that could be just something that could be hindering them. Perhaps it could be like, right, they like to go on dates, but like to have everything like extravagant, like everything needs to be a certain particular way. And I feel like with the Four of Pentacles, that can be very much like that, like, and very much wants to have things like very, very structured, very linear. And it's kind of like, if it goes like this, it's like, oh, I don't know how to move around that, and it can cause this feeling of anxious kind of feeling. But then that anxious feeling could then be because of that whole feeling of, you know, letting go of, like, oh, but I like to be in control. You know, I like to be in control, but in this situation, it's asking you to stop that. It's to let go of that, okay? Then we have, the cow says, sit down. It doesn't mean rest. The cow said, sit down, but it didn't mean to rest. So the cow said, sit down, but it didn't mean for you to rest. So this is telling us, don't be lazy and idle. Don't self-sabotage in this situation. And boy, yoy. The self-sabotage is the Four of Pentacles energy right there. This energy right there. This is the self-sabotage that's going on. And I feel like if you both want it, someone has to make the first move. Someone has to make the first move. Are you going to be the one who makes the first move with the Queen of Swords? Okay. Right, and you know, this is like, look, the high priestess didn't come out for no reason. You know, the high priestess did not come out for no reason. You know, this is all about your intuition. What is your intuition telling you? Okay, you know, if it's causing all this like feelings of loneliness and isolation, then we have to work on that. Okay, because if we want to bring in a love that's real, like the Ten of Cups, okay, then we can't be going into anything with feeling of loneliness, feeling of isolation. We've got to work on those feelings. Now I'm gonna pull out, let's have a look in the chakra box. Let's see what kind of maybe what chakras are impacted at this time. Okay, so I can't see it. I'm just gonna see which ones we are drawn to. Let's have a look. Okay, right, so we have the root chakra, and the root chakra is all about grounding, stability. And I said, look what's going on with look what's going on with the Four of Pentacles. It's trying to hold everything together, and this could be something to do, you know, it could be from some past trauma. It could be something that maybe your love interest has witnessed or being exposed to. It could be also something that maybe it may have been, you know, some kind of also things that you have experienced as well. And I feel like this could be what I said, you know, earlier about maybe the love interest, or, you know, the person you're inquiring about. When it comes to their finances, or when it comes to just anything in general, they like to have everything put together, and, you know, maybe be very structured. And this could be something to do with maybe things that they saw, things that they may have witnessed during their own childhood, you know, that may have impacted them, and impacted their roots. Okay, and I feel like with this Queen of Swords, and I said, don't, you know, be careful you're not to, like, how you come across. I feel like this could, you know, maybe, you know, I feel like words can be quite sensitive to them, and I feel like it's gonna be, you know, just maybe getting to know them on a deeper level, to understand them a lot more, because I feel like this is what they want. But there is some blockages here, and you can see, if we look carefully with the Four of Pentacles, we can see that with the root chakra, they're covered, they're blocking it. Okay, and that's all about that sense of getting their stability, grounding. And I feel like this, you know, this can be causing some blockages here. Okay, then we have also we've got the sacral. Okay, sorry, we've got the solar plexus. Okay, so that's like in the stomach area. Okay, so with the solar plexus, you know, again, this solar plexus is it's all about control, the self-control, you know, their confidence, their self-esteem, you know, their self-acceptance. Okay, so that's been blocked. Look, that's being blocked. That is being blocked. And with the pink, we're going to include the pinks and the reds as part of all of the root chakra. Okay, but that's all that's going on here. Okay, there's a lot of that going on here. Okay, and I feel like this is what's kind of causing a lot of blockages. Okay, and it could be, again, back to that feeling of like control, maybe trying to step out of that is what's causing this feeling. But then ultimately, this is what they want. They want love. They want that security of love. But then, you know, if they're stuck in this kind of energy, then it can cause these feelings of alienation and loneliness. Okay, wow. Okay, so what we're going to do now is just pull out a message. Just going to pull out a message from the Ooh La La snap deck. Let's just have a look and see what message they want to tell you. Oh, something wants to come out. Let's see what those want. Ooh. Wow, they see you as a they see you as a sex kitten. Ooh la la. And it says, please me, please me, please me. So I would see it's something that this is how they might see you. That is something they, you know, they would like to kind of adore you and admire you. But, you know, they do have these kind of feelings for you. Ooh, ooh la la. Ooh la la. Right, so I'm going to just clarify with the 10 of, just in general, with either with the 10, we see the 10 of cups, we've got the 4 of pentacles. You know, what's the best way to communicate to this person about how you truly feel? To allow them to open up. What would be the best way to allow them to open up? If it wants to come out. Hey, let's see what this, the 3 of wands, the 3 of wands, the 3 of wands, the 3 of wands, the 3 of wands. For me, the 3 of wands is about expansion. It's about exploration. So I feel like this is really to allow them to open up and to kind of come out of this energy. I feel like going out the outdoors would be good, but I feel like saying how you really feel will then help to open up. It will help them to open up, because I feel like it again. We're caught up in what are you saying, but what? No, I want to wait until Jane says something. I want to wait until John says something. What are you saying? And I feel like this is what's right. No one's really saying what they did. Like I feel this is your deepest feelings to the core, you know. And I feel like this is the person's deepest feelings to the core. But everyone's holding on to what they truly want and how they truly feel. Then the growth, because the 3 of wands represents, right, I'm going to go out and take action. I'm going to go and take growth. I'm going to go and you know, go for growth. I'm going to go out and explore, you know. Well, in order for that to happen, it's going to be like someone's got, you know, take the lead. And I feel like this is going to be like, again, also to let go of that control. Yeah, you have to let go of that control. If you look at the figure in the picture, you can see she's got one hand holding on, and it's like the other one is like just about to. And I feel like this is kind of the thing of like, it's about letting go. It's about letting go, and it's about not feeling, you know, not feeling no way about saying what it is you truly want. Okay, so let's go and have a look. I'm just going to have a look and see what's at the front, and let's see look at that. What's at the front is we've got the 3 of coins, the 3 of pentacles. So the 3 of pentacles represents that energy of like, maybe, you know, you're like seeking something where you can do something together. Okay, maybe it could be talking about you know, maybe goals, ambitions, maybe do a course, like go on a course together. You're listening to the reading, so that's kind of like you know, maybe where you can get some intuitive gems here and there. But I feel like maybe doing something together, and maybe doing something like, I feel like this person could be, maybe when it comes to money, maybe it could be very like structured around money. So there could be things that maybe you could do together to look at how, you know, you can see, do you both have the same attitudes when it comes to money? Okay, let's see what's at the back of the deck. Look at that. The 2 of cups is here. The 2 of cups is here at the back of the deck. So there is love here. There is love here. But the love, and you can see the love through the 10 of cups. But the energy is kind of this, we're not going to say anything. And again, this is what I'm getting. What are you saying? But what are you saying? And I feel like this is because it's, you know, there's blockages are causing blockages in the root, in their sacral, in their ability to feel confident to really say what they truly want and feel. But with the Two of Cups being here and the Three of Pentacles. Look at that. Look what's behind the Three of Pentacles. The Hanged Woman, the Hanged Man. Okay, and that, you know, this person's just like, they're just kind of staying up in arms and like, well, this is how I feel, but I'm not expressing how I feel. And I feel like that could be for the fear of, you know, maybe the fear of maybe feeling like they may be rejected, the fear of maybe that they may not have, you know, may not get the answer that they want to hear, the fear that they may feel intimidated by you or your presence. And I feel like maybe finding something that you can do, you know, that's maybe fun. It could be another way, because look, we've got threes. Look, we've got Three of Pentacles and Three of Wands. So you might be seeing three threes. You might be seeing 33. Okay, and I feel like, you know, the threes represents expansion, growth, and I feel like this is really an area of growth, and you can overcome it if you are both willing to do it. And I do see that, but I feel like this energy of anxiety that's is causing self-sabotage, you know, self-sabotage. And this is why I say sometimes with the Four of Pentacles, when we see the Four of Pentacles, it can represent that energy of sometimes we're being our worst enemy, because it's like we want something, or but we can't get any more if we're going to hold on tightly, not give anything away, play poker face. Yeah, boy, yeah, someone might be seeing this poker face constantly. And I feel like one thing, how are we going to work towards our goals? Work towards those goals of getting the Ten of Cups. If we are not saying anything, we're not giving anything away, we're playing poker face. And when I mean poker face, it's just that, you know your love interest, or you can't read what's going on from your love interest, from their body language or anything. Everything just seems very rigid, trying to, again, what we said earlier, about feeling cool, calm and collected. And darling, honey, darling, you know, you can't get to the Ten of Cups by just playing like the cool player, you know, because then, you know, no one's really being authentic. No one's being really true to how they truly feel, what they want and what they need in their lives. So we have to come out of that energy, because you deserve more. You understand? You deserve more. You know, say how you feel. You know, tell that person, you know, that this is how you feel. And I feel like that will open up. You know, that will open up, and that will release, look at that, release this person to say, you know what, I need to, let's go, and even if it's just like, right, go and have a picnic, you know, the weather's getting a lot better now, maybe use this time to go out, do something fun, outdoor, like in the outdoors, where the two of you can just talk, and there's no kind of like, you know, something maybe in the background that's going on, but not too distracting, just so you can just really get a chance to talk, or go for a walk while you're walking, you know, and you can talk and say how you feel, if, you know, just to help to break the ice. Okay, this is what I'm getting, to break the ice. But there is definitely a feeling here. Let's see what else is behind the cards. We've got the Hangman. Look at why the Queen of Swords, Judgment. See, the Judgment. That's the Judgment. The Knight of Wands. Who's going to take action? Okay, and I feel like that's what's coming on. Death new. Look at that, the Queen of Swords. So I feel like there could be just a feeling of like, saying how they feel. And I feel like the more comfortable that and the more comfortable, even if creating a comfortable setting, or a date, or something where, you know, sometimes when we're talking about feelings and how we truly feel, it can create that feeling of anxiety, because it's all that feeling like, oh, I'm really saying how I truly feel, I don't know how this person is going to take it, you know. and how we had take what you get, take what you want until you get what you take what you get until you get what you want. But I feel like in this situation, when it's saying to work towards your goals, this is something to work towards, because this, if this person is wanting it, wants the same things, and you can intuitively sense that with the High Priestess being here. Okay, it's really kind of just saying, right, okay, I've just got to maybe be mindful, like just be confident in just saying how I feel. I don't need to be abrasive, I don't need to be come across passive aggressive, anything like that, because that's what I'm kind of sensing. It's just stating how you truly feel, just stating how you truly feel. Okay, and whether this could be like a cross watcher who could be watching it for somebody that they are interested in, I feel like just be confident, okay? And even if it feels like, right, you might have to just look in the mirror and just say to yourself, Jane, and just practice like saying, Jane, I want to be straight with you, I want to be honest with you, this is how I really feel about you. And if we both feel the same way, brilliant. And if we don't feel the same way, that's okay. But I'd rather you let me know rather than let me continue any further with you, because I have strong feelings for you, and I don't want this to impact in what we have or the friendship that we have or anything like that. So yeah, just use that as a way to really kind of break down those barriers, to let because again, with the Four of Pentacle energy, it's that energy that represents nothing's going in, nothing's coming out, and the only way that we've got to create that comfortable setting, where you're just being real, you're being authentic, and there's nothing wrong with that, darling, nothing wrong with that, honey. Just being straight, stating the facts, being real, okay? And if this is what you truly want, then go for it. Go for it. Yes, 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 every time. So, we're going to leave it here. But to the collective who chose pile 1, I hope the messages are resonating. And you know what we do around here, right? Take what resonates and leave the rest. Take what resonates and leave the rest. I saw it go. I saw it go. I saw it go. I saw it go. This simply means that's how it goes around here. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And, be sure to stay hydrated, look good, feel good. And I'll see you on the next one. One love and wagwan. Wagwan people, wagwan tea sippers, wagwan me generals. Okay, so we're gonna look into what's under pile 2. Let's see wagwan, but be sure to like and subscribe to Wagwan Tara and Tea. All right, let's get into it. Hope you've got a nice beverage as well, while we stay hydrated and gather these intuitive gems. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's start with the messages. Wow, this could be the one. This could be the one. You have already met the romantic partner you seek. So this could be the one. Right, so for the Australian bush flowers, we have bush gardenia. Renews interest, communication and passion. So renews interest, communication and passion. Okay, so we keep that in mind. And then we had another, because I asked for 1 but 2 came out. So we got Bluebell opens the heart. Bluebell opens the heart. Okay, wow. Right, so some messages that came out here, some intuitive messages. I'm in need of help. I'm in need of help. Okay, emotionally imbalanced. We have emotionally imbalanced. some overthinking that's going on. I don't know where I stand. I don't know where I stand. Now, pile 1 had a similar message going on about anxiety, okay? But here, this one, someone feels inadequate, okay? Inadequate. So we're going to just find out a bit more about this feeling of inadequate. We have the renewed interest, communication and passion, and opens the heart. So how does he feel about me? What we're getting so far is someone doing a lot of overthinking. They don't know where they stand. And I feel like the overthinking is what's causing the emotional imbalance. And there's something to do with the chakra here, because we've got opens the heart, okay, as well as the throat chakra with the whole communication, talking, passion, okay. So the throat chakra, and also the maybe the sacral or the solar plexus when it comes to passion, okay, and confidence, right? But this is stating that you've already met the romantic partner that you seek. So let's have a look now at the tarot. So we have, look, the 6 of Swords reverse. Now the 6 of Swords represents leaving. It's a leaving energy, okay? When it comes to how our mindset, or how we're thinking about things, how we're seeing something, it's kind of like a moving away from it. But this is reverse. So it's saying that something's stuck, something's staying in one place, okay? There's a song that's coming to mind, okay, by Lionel Richie, Stuck on You. And there's also a reggae version that I really love by Frankie Paul. Frankie, spelled Frankie, and then Paul, Paul, Frankie Paul. And yeah, if you know the song, it might resonate with you once you hear it. Stuck on you, there's a feeling that I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it as there. But that song is what's really resonating. Okay, so we've got the 6 of Swords in reverse. Then we have yes, right. So this was like, yeah. So we have the 6 of Swords in the reverse, and I can't remember if this was up. Well, yeah. Let's put it. That's this way. So we have So then we have the 9 of Wands. So then we have the 9 of Wands upright, and the 9 of Wands is giving me the energy. I'm trying to remember how the cards were positioned, but I believe it was up this way, that the 9 of Wands is giving this energy of this person is holding on. I feel like this person is really like they're holding on, and they may be using, because the 9 of Wands can also represent like you're being busy, you're very busy, you're taking a lot of action, and that sometimes that when you're taking so much action, I also kind of get it. It's like it's the taking a lot of action, whether they're busy at work, they're busy doing lots of different projects and things like that. It can also be used as a kind of like you can get so caught up in it that it can distract you from like other areas in your life, where it's your love life, you know, because you're so busy with work that your work becomes your main focus. And I feel like this person maybe may use the fact of being busy, I'm getting booked and being busy to kind of distract themselves from opening themselves up to you, okay? And that could be because of, look, we've got overthinking, I don't know where I stand, and this could be a whole thing of maybe, again, that feeling of don't know where they stand. Now, we've got the 2 of Swords here, and that 2 of Swords can represent that energy. If you look at the moon here, it can represent that energy of not knowing where they stand. It's that, do I choose this decision or do I choose this decision? You know, should I say how I truly feel about this person, or may have the fear of rejection? And I feel like that's what's going on here. Now at the back of the the Two of Swords, you also have the moon, you know, okay? We have the, I can't remember if it's the waning moon or, you know, so there could be lots of energy here of how to really express, or how they say how they truly feel, okay? As well as we've got the like two rocks behind and the water, the flowing of the water. So it gives the energy of being very unsettled, okay? With the Two of Swords, it gives that energy of like mentally I'm feeling unsettled, and I feel like that's what could be causing the emotionally imbalance, because it's not coming from a place of feeling confident and feeling secure in how they truly feel. And I feel like because they're not feeling secure in how they truly feel, that's why the magician has come up in reverse, because the magician represents, right, I've got a bit of pentacles, I've got some pentacles, like we've got a pentacle, we have a cup, okay, we have a sword, and we have a wand. So I've got some fire energy, I've got some water energy, I've got some earth energy, I've got some so I've got some air energy. So right, let's start again. Rewind. Right, so the magician now, the magician has, okay, the pentacles, has a wand, has a sword, and has a cup, okay? So with the cup represents water energy. That water energy is like romance, love, yeah? Ooh la la, okay? With the pentacle, the pentacle being here, the pentacle represents like earthy energy, money, stability, security, okay? You with me? All right. Brilliant. Now with the wand energy represents doing energy, okay? So think of like taking action, working on projects, making things happen, okay? All right. Now with the sword energy represents our mindset, our thinking, communication, okay? All of those combined. So with the magician now is the idea that you've got all of these goals, you've got all of these skill sets. You use your skill sets to get what you want. Are you with me? You use your skill sets to get what you want. Why? See, the intuitive gems are kicking in. You use those skill sets to get what you want. You know, you that's what you call the mojo, when you go out there and you get things done, okay? And you're not about thinking, well, I'm not going to listen to any negative self-talk. I'm not going to listen to any self-sabotage or sabotage myself. I'm just going to go out there, use what I already have, you know. And this is what I always say, that you can find divination in everything, in everyday items, in everything you do. You know, it could be words of wisdom, like the Jamaican proverbs, or anything that you can find it in anything. But I feel like what's happening with the magician now in this scenario, or the energy of the magician, is that they have a feeling of lackluster, because they're stuck on you when it comes on to how they truly feel. But how they truly feel now is gone to this process of self-sabotaging energy, where they're overthinking so much that they can't see that they have what they have. They can't see that they don't need to be trying to force anything or to do anything, but because they're so caught up in how they're thinking, it's really causing this energy of like, I'm stuck here. It's a feeling of stuck. This is what I'm getting, and I feel like that feeling of stuck is what's causing this energy, you know. Because I feel like this person might be like, well, I'm working on building things and making things happen. And why I like seeing with the wands, you can see all the little like flowers or things blossoming on it, and it could be that they're a really get up and go. They're really good at what they do. But when it comes to, you know, and this is the thing about, and I said how we have with the magician being here, and we have the earth energy, we have the water energy, we have the fire energy, all those kind of things. Okay, these are all different skill sets, different types of skill sets that someone can use, or power, or things like that, or energies that we can use. But then if you are in a state of overthinking and doubting yourself, you're stopping yourself from believing, from seeing what you can really achieve, or what you already have. You with me? And I feel like this is what's going on in how the person feels about you. They feel a lot, but that feeling a lot, that those feelings have then turned into, am I good enough? Does she like me? Do I have enough? I'm really good at this, but I'm not really good at that. I may be really good at work and just getting on with things and doing all those kind of things, but when it comes to talking about how I truly feel, that's where I lack. And then, oh my gosh, I'm starting to overthink. Oh no, did I do the right thing? Oh, should I send this message to her right now? What should I do? And this could be vice versa as well. It could also be you feeling like this. Like, I feel like it could be, a mutual thing where the two of you may be feeling like, do I don't? Because look, renews interest, communication and passion. And I feel like to come out of this energy, there has to be something where you both can then have something that maybe it will take to distract you from the overthinking process, is to have something that you can both enjoy doing, whether it could be like, I'm getting like laughter, going to a comedy club, just being silly, because then it will help to release that, or even if it's like your inner child. I feel like the inner child is wanting to say something here, in terms of find something that you both enjoy doing that would allow your inner child to gleam, to smile with happiness and be overjoyed. Opens the heart. That will help to open the heart. Okay. Right, so we're going to use the Good Karma tarot deck just to clarify what's going on with the collective who chose pile 2. What do they need to know? Because we've got a lot of, ooh, look at that, the lovers. Let's see what's at the front of the deck. The star. I can see the 5 of wands. Look at that, and the 9 of wands. Woy popping out. Yes. And we've got the 9 of cups. The 9 of cups. The 9 of cups is here at the back, and the star. And I feel like the inner child. Is really wanting to come out. If you can both connect in a way, even if it's like going back and talking about things, about what did you like doing as growing up as a kid or as a child, and just even if you can do an activity, like a fun activity, if it was skipping, if it was playing any kind of like child games, or foods that you really enjoyed, because we've got foods here, like with the lovers here, you got the apple and the fire. Like, I feel like it's, the two of you can bring different things. Now, there may be an interracial element in there, with the Good Karma cards, they do tend to include that, but, there could be. But I feel like there is love here. The two of you have love, but with the love is also the energy of like, it's also the energy of seeking balance and harmony. And I feel like harmony is needed, and to achieve harmony is about feeling secure in yourself first. Feeling secure in yourself, and I feel like feeling secure enough to say how you truly feel. Like, that is the general message that I'm getting, is that, how does he feel about me? Are you confident in saying how you feel about them? Woo! And I feel like the star, look at that, sometimes when we have like something, it's like, what? You say, hey, 10 of cups. 10 of cups is here. We're messing about, guys. We're messing about. This is what's causing the overthinking. This is what's causing all this kind of like feeling of like, look, 10 of cups. Let's go back to that inner child connection as well. Feeling secure in yourself, look at this. Right. Let me just leave that here. I'm going to pull out a Jamaican proverb to see, let's see what other message that he wants to tell us. Wow, look at this, look at this. What wants to come out? Let's see what wants to come out. Look at that. The peacock hide him foot when him hear about him tear. The peacock hide him foot. So the peacock hides its feet when it hears any talk about its tail. And you think of the peacock is like a very beautiful bird, okay? Beautiful, vibrant, very blue, turquoise kind of colors, yeah? Very vibrant colors. But when it hears any talk about its feet, it hides its tail. Now, this is telling us being too proud stops you from growing. Don't stop yourself from learning. Pride. And I feel like this is what's going on here, especially with the 9 of Wands being here, of this energy of, you know, I'm not going to say anything, we're not going to do, you know, we're not going to come out of, you know, of our, you know, our habitat, I'm getting habitat, our environment, and that environment may be keeping yourself busy, so you're to avoid the overthinking, but that's making you more overthinking. And this whole I'm in need and help, I feel like the I'm in need of help is really the star, which is saying, right, you know what, this situation may need some divine support. And I feel like that divine support can also come from you, you know, if you're willing to say how you feel, because then I feel like that by you saying how you feel, I feel like that will open the gates, open the doors to bring in things. And I feel like if you're watching this is also a bit of like, you know, these messages that are coming from intuitive messages, you know, that are coming from, you know, these divination tools here. And I feel like this, you know, being comfortable with saying how you truly feel, and where's the wrong in that? Okay, where's the wrong in that, in saying how you truly feel? Okay, and so at least that once you've had that conversation, then you can say, wow, what was I thinking? Why was we overthinking? Why was we getting so worried when we really wanted the 10 of Cups? We really wanted the 10 of Cups. And I feel like that conversation will really make you then realize, wow, everything that I needed, I already had within. Whoa, I already had it. So I don't know why I was overthinking, why I was making, you know, doing this, making me feel like I'm not good enough. And I don't have the ability to manifest. I don't have the ability to go out there, take action. You know, I'm just sticking to what I know, but I know that I'm stuck on you. I don't want to move I don't want to move forward, you know, and seek anything else. You know, but it's causing some blockages in me, and I just need to work on that. Now we're going to pull out a so we've got some like colors of the chakra. Let's see what chakras are impacted at this time. Okay, so let's just have a shuffle. Let's see what comes out. Hey, look at that. That's the solar plexus. The solar plexus, and this is all about confidence. This is all about confidence, self-esteem. You know, saying how you truly feel. And I feel like the more confident you become, then and in saying how you truly feel, and how the person, like how he feels about you, I feel like that will then, oh my gosh, take a deep breath. I feel like that would kind of make that person feel like, oh my gosh, you felt the same way too. Like, oh my gosh, we've been so steady, haven't we? Like, I feel like that could be the conversation you have once you both say how you truly feel. Look at that, the Wheel of Fortune as well is behind it. Come on, we got to take action, guys. We got to take action. As well as I saw the King of Wands. We got to look at that, the King of Wands, and then there's Ace of Wands underneath it. Yeah, guys, we got to take some action. And I feel like this is like here with the 9 of Cups as well showing at the back. is all about the confidence. The confidence. Uh-oh, where was it? Sorry, it's here. It's all about the confidence, you know, feeling secure in yourself, you know. And I feel like if you feel secure in yourself, and you know deep down this person is somebody that you love, and you have those feelings for, then communicate. Look, with the bush gardenia, you know, renews interest, communication and passion. Look, the solar plexus is the chakra here. So let's work on that passion, okay? I feel like something that can help you with passion is maybe, you know, really, you know, look at, maybe again going back to what things that you enjoy doing that will really help you to connect with your passion, okay? As well as the things that you are passionate about when it comes to this love interest, okay? So that the both of you can then really express how you truly feel and don't feel no way about it. Don't feel no way about it, okay? Don't be too proud, okay? Think of the peacock. Don't be too proud. You've got to, you know, because it's going to stop you from growing. You know, it's going to make you feel like you're inadequate, you're not good enough, you know, overthinking, you know, not knowing where you stand in this situation. We're stopping this. We are stopping this. We are letting go of this, okay? You need to go out there and get what you want, okay? You know, you need to go out there and get what you want. I don't know if anybody's ever watched Crocodile Dundee, but this is really reminding me of Crocodile Dundee, the last scene. Oh, I love it. Dun, 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 dun. And then his love interest is basically going through a busy like train subway, like I think it's in New York, and she's wearing red, and the red is like representing that passion, and she's like, right, he's like at the other side, he's like at the very far end, and she's like calling him, and she's like, that's it. The scene represents her being in this state of like overthinking. She was a very like always working, very busy doing what she was doing. But I think the more she was thinking about it, she was like, I need to go and get him. And she was like pushing herself through the busy crowds, and she was even getting supported to get lifted to get closer to him. And this was like the embrace that she gave him, and she was like, you know what, you are that person for me. I'm not necessarily saying you've got to, you know, go into a busy crowd and find that person, but I feel like if you've watched that film, if you've listened listened to Stuck on You by Lionel Richie and the cover by Frankie Paul, yeah, I think it will really kind of resonate with you, okay? So we're gonna pull out a ooh la la. Let's see what message from the ooh la la snap cards. There's the love interest, how they feel about you. Ooh, 3 came out, or 4 came out. Let's do Rudy's super stud. We have Play With Me. Saucy Minx. Look, pucker up. Someone wants to give you kisses. Saucy Minx. Look at that, Saucy Minx. Wow. So there's a lot of attraction for you. And again, a lot of passion for you with the solar plexus being here. So again, connecting, doing something that you both love, I feel like will help to really shift those feelings of you don't know where you stand, because then you're really both gonna say, right, this is how I feel, and just talk and express. That's all you can do, okay? Love. All right. So to the collective who chose pile 2, okay, I hope the messages are resonating. And you know what we do around here? Just take what resonates and leave the rest. Take what resonates and leave the rest. I saw it go. it go. This simply means that's how it goes around here. Take what resonates and leave the rest. But be sure, look good, stay hydrated, feel good, and I'll see you on the next one. Wagwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan generals. So we have pile 3. Let's see what messages are under pile 3. But if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to Wagwan Tarot and Tea, and be sure to have a nice cup of tea and some snacks, okay, while we get into these reads. Yes, honey, yes, darling. All right, let's get into it and let's see Wagwan. Okay, so we have the Sunshine Wattle. This is from the Bushflower, Australian Bushflower Oracle deck. Optimism, joyful expectation, optimism and joyful expectation. Woo! Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Look at that engagement. Your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment. Girl, boy. Okay, whatever you're doing, you know, it's telling you you're moving towards serious, long-term committed relationships. And if that's what you want, go girl. Yeah, you go boy. Okay. I have a massive crush on you. I have a massive crush on you. Wow. I love our chemistry. I love our chemistry. Okay, we've got I want to introduce you to my family. I want to introduce you to my family. And I want to have children with you. Look at this. This person is not playing. This person is not playing. And I feel like maybe your energy is like, yeah, you ain't here to play no games. But I feel like with the Page of Pentacles, this is a message here. And I feel like this message here is like the person, your love interest, you know, they're serious. And I like seeing pentacles when it comes to love. And the reason why I like seeing pentacles when it comes to love messages, when it comes to love messages, it's nice to have like, okay, if you can see the 10 of Cups, to see, because that's really like, you know, all that serious kind of like, right, this person really wants this family and all this kind of thing. But when you see the pentacles represents the energy of stability, security. So when you see that in a love reading, this really tells you, wow, this person is really serious about what they're saying, or this is really serious about what their intentions are, is that they're not looking to just have to say, yeah, it's just love. They're looking at love and building a legacy. This is what I'm seeing. But what I see with the Page of Pentacles, I see it as this person is like ready to be the apprentice when it comes to building a relationship with you. I see that as like they're willing, they're able, and they're really seeing it as like, I'm looking forward to building something with you. Okay, even though that the person's coming across as a page, or it's the energy's coming across as a page, because a page can be like a younger energy. Okay, but I feel like this younger energy is not making them, it's not stopping them or hindering them from knowing what they truly want and desire. I feel like they're just saying, right, this is where I am at currently, but I am willing to give my pentacle, to give what I have already, you know, so we can work on it, so we can build on it. Are you ready to do that with me? That is the energy that I'm getting. Okay, and I feel like it's like they're not feeling any way about saying how they truly feel. And I feel like you can sense this energy as well. Okay, but even that, I want to introduce you to my family. I love our chemistry. Okay, I have a massive crush on you, and I want to have children with you. Like, look at that, soulmate and engagement. Like, yeah, this person didn't come to play. Okay, they didn't come to play. Let's see what's behind that. Look at that, the sun, children, family life, abundance, joy. Look, you know, this is what I'm kind of saying. It's like, even if this person may be financially, they might not be where they want to be yet, but I feel like this person's like, look, this is where I am, and this is what I want, and this is what I want to build with you. Are you ready? And I feel like these are the messages with the Page of Wands. There's a lot of messages of doing, taking action, wanting to do this with me, wanting to do this with you. Okay, I want you to do this with me. Are you ready to take that on board? Yes, I know I may still come across. I feel like this person might be just young, but then but then in their energy is kind of like a very doing, going to go out there with the Page and the Wands to say, right, I want this, I want to make this happen. Okay, so we're gonna pull out from the Good Karma Tarot deck, just to clarify the messages regarding how does he feel for me. And for the collective who chose pile 3, what do they need to know? How does he feel for me? Let's just do a quick, how does he feel for me? Feels like that wants to come out, but how does he feel for me? How does he feel for me? Show the collective what they need to see. How does he feel for me? Ooh. There's an 8 of Swords, there's a Magician, and there's a Strength. So what I'm gonna do, let's find out about why the 8 of Swords is here, because I feel like the Magician is a doing, but there's an 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is here, and the Strength. Let's see what's at the front. We've got the Fool, and we have the Hermit. The Fool and the Hermit. So I feel like the 8 of Swords here. And I wonder if this is also coming from your energy of how does he feel? Because the question is, how does he feel about me? Now, we can see this person does have a lot of feelings about you. But I feel like there is an energy here, especially with the 8 of Swords, that there may be like a feeling of self-doubt, questioning yourself whether this should be an option for you. This is what I'm getting. So what I'm getting from the love interest is, I want this. But now seeing this, I feel like this could be the energy from how, in terms of how does he feel about me, that with the Magician being here, you know, this person wants to manifest this with you. And I feel like if you've been manifesting, like, right, I want to be saying to you, or just saying to yourself, right, I really want to focus on love. I want to build this. I want to build a love in, or bring in a love into my life. And I feel like now it's like a love that is something that you wish, that you desire, has come. There is a feeling of like, right, am I ready for it? Am I ready for it? Am I ready for it? But I feel like with the Strength card being here, that I feel like it's also, what I'm getting is, you're going to tap into this energy of the Fool as well as the Hermit, kind of to look deeper within and to get yourself out of this energy of being the 8 of Swords, question yourself, so that you can then, it's not hindering you, it's not blocking you. I mean, if you think of with the Lion here, it's like that fire energy that's going to help you to get out of that, so you're not questioning yourself. And I feel like that's what also the Page of Wands is telling us, is there's a message here that, you know, you can want this, but then are you getting in the way of it at the same time? Okay, wow. Okay, so let's have a look. I'll leave that here. Let's have a look, as we've got the Magician, the 8 of Swords, the Strength. Okay, that came out. And the Page of Pentacles. I'm going to pull out a Jamaican proverb. Let's see what comes out in the Jamaican proverb. What do the collective who chose Pile 3 need to know about how does he feel about me? What do they need to know? two that came out. Not expect nothing from a pig but a grunt. So don't expect nothing from a pig but a grunt. Don't expect anything from a pig but a grunt, okay? Don't expect or have high hopes or expectations if you know someone is an idiot. Don't be fooled by an idiot. So don't expect or have any high hopes or expectations if you know someone is an idiot. Don't be fooled by an idiot. Because look, we've got the fool. We've got the message of the fool. Yeah, we've got the message of the fool. And we've got the hermit. And we have the Eight of Swords. And this is what I'm saying. There's some kind of feeling of self-doubt here. Questioning something. Let's just see what's behind here. We've got Nine of Wands. Yeah, there's some kind of questioning something. The Six of Coins, Six of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles is back here. You know, Justice. So I feel like okay, this one has come out. Let's read the next one. Empty barrel. An empty barrel make the most noise. An empty barrel makes the most noise. So this one's here is lack self-confidence. Lack self-confidence. And I feel like this is what's coming from the Eight of Swords energy, that this person it is showing up as a younger energy. And I feel like whether that younger energy is making you question their sincerity in how they feel, but this person is coming up as a soulmate. But I feel like this is also the message as well that we got. Don't expect or have high hopes or expectations if you know someone is an idiot. I feel like this is kind of also saying that maybe if the person is not where they fully, if they haven't achieved everything, because if look, they're still coming up as a Page of Pentacles, okay? I feel like they may not have everything, or they may, and I'm kind of getting, maybe they might have not have been your first option, or they might have been someone that you like, and you're fond of, but they may not have been maybe somebody that you really, well, are you really interested? Are you really interested in me like that, John? Like, I'm kind of getting that kind of feeling. But it's showing up that this person is a soulmate for you. And I wonder if that's kind of where the Magician comes in, is that maybe what you've manifested, what you wanted, is like, you know how with the saying that, you know, when it comes to the universe, it can work in mysterious ways. When it comes to God, it can work in mysterious ways. You know, I feel like that could be the thing, of that, wow, I might have been writing, I might have been saying this is what I want, you might have been saying it out loud, you might have been taking action, and it's like, okay, this person is now drawn to you, and I feel like that could be what you're questioning with the Eight of Swords. Is this the person? Is this the person for me? Okay, but I feel like if you come out of that feeling of questioning, I feel like, and just see how they do. Just see how they do. And when I mean see how they do, just see how their actions, see what their intentions, ask them, but not just ask them, just watch and see how they move. Watch and see how, what their intentions are around you. But I don't see anything like for you to kind of like, okay, girl. John did this, like I don't see like anything like that. I just feel like it is a younger energy that I'm seeing, and so the word immature is coming to mind. But I don't see immaturity in the terms of that there being immaturity as in silliness. I see an immature in that they may not lack all of the capacities and things that maybe you desire for someone to have, like instantly. But I feel like with this person, I'm getting, let me learn how to love you. Let me I'm willing, this is all I have, and I'm willing to use this to build a legacy with you, to start a family, to start showing you that I am really serious about you, prioritizing you, putting you as, you know, on top of my list when it comes to my priorities, you know, introducing you to my family. Yes, I have a massive crush on you, and I really enjoy the chemistry, because if we look carefully, we have a lot of earth energy here, we have fire energy, okay, and we have the sun. So there's a lot of that masculine, like divine masculine energy, and we have air energy, but this air energy is kind of like clouded in like questioning things, as well as we've got the magician energy here. So there is this energy of, I want this, but it's you, like that. Like, I feel like this, when it comes with the how does it feel about me, I feel like there's that feeling going on, and I feel like it's just saying to come out of that energy. Let's come out of that energy, okay? Right, I'm gonna pull out some, let's see, like from the chakras. So this is all the colors that represent the chakras. Okay, let's see what messages, let's see what comes out, okay? Let's see. Okay. Look, the throat. So the blue, yes, we've got the throat chakra here, so that's all about the communication, expressing, saying how you feel. Look, the 8 of Swords represents the air energy, okay, the throat, the communication, yeah, not saying how you feel, okay. Then we've got the root chakra. So there's definitely some the root chakra is all that, how you know, your sense of stability, your ability to trust, and that's what I was getting about, like, is it really you, like, how does he feel about me? Like, I feel like there could be some questioning, and there may be some questioning about from the gut, like the love interest might be saying, oh, like, am I really good, like, really, can I manage, or can I, like, I'm getting like, oh, she's a feisty one, can I handle that, can I do this? But you know what, I'm willing to, like, put the step forward and work on it. But look, we've got the root chakra, and we have the solar plexus, okay? So that's the confidence again. And I feel like this person's could be like, what's their confidence is that they're willing to kind of just say how they truly feel, and maybe just say, you know, if you're gonna, like, if to have that conversation, I feel like they will be like just confident saying, right, I want this with you, you know. But I guess it's, you know, every time you trust your intuition and use your discernment every time, okay? So let me see for the ooh la la. We're gonna pull out the ooh la la. Let's see what messages that they may have for you at this time. How does he feel about me? Let's see, for the collective, we chose, ooh, that one flew out. So we have saucy minx. I feel like these want to come out. Pucker up, super stud, and please me. Wow. So there is a lot of feelings here. So we have the Fool. I'm gonna just keep the Fool there, and the Hermit, because just so that you can see it. But I just want to see if there's anything else. We're just gonna intuitively do a feel. So I'm gonna just do a quick little bit of a shuffle. Okay, let's just shuffle them. Ooh, something felt like it wanted to come out. Hey, look at that. I was going to do an intuitive feel, like just to feel the card and pull, but they came out. The Sun is here again. The Sun is here again. The Sun is here again. The 8 of Wands is here, and the 10 of Swords. So I feel like with the 8 of Wands, let's just hold them like this. I feel like the Sun, the 8 of the rewind. let's get all the words, because the messages are coming, and sometimes when the messages come, it's like I go like this, right? So we have to just rewind and come back and start again, right? Okay, so I feel like with the Sun, the Eight of Wands, and the Ten of Swords, okay, is we've got to let go of this, and I feel like the Ten of Swords is here to kind of remind us. Sometimes we can create traps for our own selves, because when things comes our way, it's like we're doubting, what is this person really wanting us for this? What, you know, are they really interested in like a serious long-term relationship? What, like, what is this really happening? What? And I feel like that's what's happening with the Eight of Swords. And I feel like it's saying, right, you know, if there's been any kind of like past experiences, and I feel like sometimes past experiences can result to that, and you might start to question like the Eight of Swords. But I feel like it's saying, you know what, don't get caught up. Just use that, you know, that hermit mode to maybe sit back, reflect, look at the things that they are doing, okay? Yes, this person may be younger than you, and I feel like maybe that's what could be causing these, or the kind of like the feeling of being uneasy about it. But I feel like, you know, maybe use that time when you're in that hermit mode, you know, you're on your own, and just sit down, because that's when those intuitive gems kick in. And just ask yourself, just look at the action of the person, okay? You know, are their actions consistent when they're around you, okay? You know, are they being authentic? Are they showing you who they really are, okay? You know, when they talk to you, look, we've got the Sun twice, you know, they may not have everything, maybe financially, or but they are like taking the steps to work, take action, to grow. You know, are you ready to build something with this person? Are you ready to take action with them? Are you ready to start off with making, like, just having those deep conversations with them? Are you ready to do that? You know, and take this option. Are you ready to take this option and just go out there? You may not be able to see in the foreseeable future, but if the two of you are willing to work on this, you know, and build a strong relationship, like the energy of the Strength card, you know, and you state what you truly want, can you see how this could maybe move into a love life that is of a higher level of commitment, okay? And I feel like that's what it's really telling us, like in terms of the Eight of Wands, that lots of things, you know, messages, like abundant things, actions going to take place. And I feel like that's going to also lead to, right, you know, moving forward, because I feel like the ten of Swords can represent, you know, that energy of cycles ending, and I feel like that cycle will end once you are willing to really release those questions or any doubts that you may have or feelings that you may have. And I feel like, you know, the power of communication with the throat chakra is here to say, look, we need to communicate. We need to say how we really feel. And I feel like with the root chakra being here, it's also saying that the more confident you are in saying how you truly feel, you will then see that, wow, like, we both want the same things. Deep down, we both want the same things. And we have to scratch, you know, whether it could be that there might be some, like, cultural differences. There may be, like, money differences. There may be it can be any situation. Age differences in the scenario. I feel like it's just saying deep down, what do we truly want? Okay, and especially with the sacral again, you know, like your gut, your stomach area, not making confidence or any self-esteem or anything like that impact on saying how you really feel or expressing yourselves. And I feel like if you take that attitude with one another, that will really help you to both grow and move this love union, this relationship, into a prosperous union. Okay, but I feel like it's really overcoming these kind of blockages, and I feel like you can overcome these blockages with the throat chakra by saying how you truly feel, and having those conversations. Okay, being confident. If you want what you want, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you're not hurting anybody or anything like that, there's nothing wrong with that. And sticking to working on those things. What really makes you tick, or like this, it could be really triggering the root chakra, in terms of you, how you see love, how you value love. Have those conversations, have those deep conversations, because you want to build those deep, you want to build, ultimately we all want to build deep connections with people. And I feel like that's how you're going to really get into the root chakra, by really having those deep conversations, really expressing and saying how you feel, even if in terms of wanting to start a family. How does that, how does it look like raising children together? But we've got the sun both appeared here, so I feel like children could be definitely on the future if that is something that you want. Okay. Wow, 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 wow. But I feel like, do not be, look, super stud, you super stud, you saucy minx. I feel like this is something, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, And I feel like it's also, don't get caught up with how your if your mindset is blocking you. Don't let that stop you. Don't let it block you from getting and achieving what it is you truly want and desire. Okay, so if this person is, how does he feel about me? This person, what I'm getting here is that they want to introduce you to your family. They want to do all those things, and get to know you on a deeper level. Are you ready for it? Are you ready? Trust your intuition and use your discernment every time. Okay. Woy. So to the collective who chose Power 3, I hope the messages are resonating. You know what we like to do around here. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay? I saw it go. This simply means that's how it goes around here. Okay? So take what resonates and leave the rest. But be sure to stay hydrated, look good, feel good, and I'll see you on the next one. One love to you all, and wow, go on.